Marcello is asking all three parties at Queen's Park for support in getting him a $50,000 grant to repay him for what he's shelled out, and $50,000 more to allow him to finish the current campaign.
It's sad. You've got budgets of multi-millions of dollars, Ministry of Health, the Trillium Gift of Life Foundation, and we can't find a modest sum to keep George out there on the road where he's most effective.
A spokesperson for the health minister says Marcello is welcome to submit a grant application to the Trillium Gift of Life Foundation. If he does, he could also submit this personal reference, a video from the Premier's own website.
And your efforts since have given more people a second chance at life.
Sean Allen, Global News.
Every day.
Marcello's organization is a registered charity. For more information on his work,
two pieces of paper. I actually had a statement from the Trillium Gift of Life Network, because, oh, here it is. As you heard, the assistant from the minister's office said to make an application. We did for the umpteenth time. And here was our response from the Trillium Gift of Life Network. I am very sorry to have informed you that the Trillium Gift of Life Network will not be funding your application for financial support for your organ donation efforts. I'm sure you will be disappointed by this news, but it is our decision not to accept your request for support. This is about the 15th or 16th time I've received these kind of letters from the Trillium Gift of Life Network. And despite that, I still continue doing the SOS4000 campaign with all these students. I received this letter around February, and I was at that time at the midway point, and I headed out west to finish the tour in Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, because that was the schedule, and I did it by Greyhound. And I was begging on the road every day for food, for accommodations, for rides, for all kinds of things. Every day was a challenge for me to do this. But what kept me going was that I knew that there was going to be a student waiting to carry the torch with a big smile, and that there would be an officer waiting to escort us with a big smile. And that was worth it. That sort of took all the pain and suffering away each day. So when there was so many miracles, and I call them miracles, because people that were waiting that we met, such as the 2-year-old baby girl from Montreal that needed a heart transplant, Zoe. She was in desperate need. We just found out that she had received a heart. The 54-year-old woman from Trois-Rivières, Quebec, that was desperately waiting for a liver. We found out that she received her liver. When we went through Bathurst, New Brunswick, the students talked to a large crowd of students, and some of those students unfortunately ended up in a bus accident later on, and some of those students donated their organs. Maybe it was because what they heard from the 2 student champions. We won't know that for sure. So there's been many miracles that has happened with this torch, the legacy of the torch. And when I arrived in Vancouver, one of the biggest and most emotional stories was when I heard about 4-year-old Alexa Renee Middler, who was feeding horses one day near Vancouver, Ladner, and a car hit her and struck her and killed her. And the family donated her organs, and there's 3 kids alive today that would otherwise been dead. And the family was courageous enough to be a hero twice, because not only did they unselfishly do that during a a very difficult time, but they also wanted to try and inspire other families, and they gave me a statement to read out to everybody. And this is for immediate release for the exclusive use of George Marcello from the SOS4000. Our dear child Alexa possesses an amazing strength of spirit, and during her short time here on earth, this spirit touched and influenced many. Contribution is at the heart of our family, and more importantly, personifies who Alexa is. Therefore, it was a natural and logical choice to allow Alexa's body and spirit to provide life to others. You need to know that with organ transplant, the giver's families benefits in many ways. Knowing that the seeds of life and strength of spirit of their loved ones are transplanted into others provides unprecedented and unexpected comfort. Organ transplantation is about doing the right thing at the right time. It should be an easy decision. People have choices in life, and these choices will ultimately define who we as a people, as a community, and as a nation are. So today we encourage you to make the right choice. In honor of Alexa's spirit and in support of SOS4000, these are life-defining decisions, and they will benefit many. Alexa made a difference, and we ask that going forward you do the same. Yours sincerely, Michael, Laurel, and Christian Mellar. So today we're continuing to carry the torch under Alexa's memory. So this is for Alexa today, and as we move on. And also, I just finished the torch relay in Yellowknife on June 13th, and I arrived back in Toronto, and I was trying to settle in, and I wanted to hold this press conference in an effort to show what we accomplished and all the lives we touched during this campaign, and the need to do more campaigns of this nature on a yearly basis. And also, once again, I need to find out why we're not getting assistance from the place that we should be. From the place, as you could have seen in all the footage that I showed you, we should be getting assistance. And I'm not going to stop. As I'm challenged with all these things, any month now my house can go into foreclosure. As I'm challenged with these enormous realities, I'm planning the next campaign. Because we're going to get the torch back out there one way or another, and we're going to do another relay, and all these students, and there's hundreds of them that participated by being the representative for their community, are going to engage, and we're also going to do this with police officers. A police officer will be selected in the next one to represent the city as well. So it'll be a police officer and a student that's going to do the next one. When this is going to start, God only knows that. But anything that I can do to move it as quickly as I could, I will. But I'm not projecting until at least a year where I'll be able to do this again. On September the 5th, we're planning to get all these students together in one location by video conference, and they're going to have one big voice, and they're going to have so much in common because they each carried the torch, and it'll be the first time they'll be able to see each other, and in one big voice